Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the CFC Blues podcast. Today, it's a little bit late, but we're doing our Chelsea versus Porto preview, kickoff at 8 o'clock, and we've got our returning guest once again. We've got the football talk. How are you doing today, mate?
I'm doing good, mate. Just excited for the game. Hopefully, we can bounce back from that performance against West Brom. So we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully, definitely. How was your Easter? Did you do anything for Easter, or just lounging about like normal?
Just lounging about like normal. Got a few things to eat, like chocolate eggs and stuff like that. But mainly just lounging about.
I've got one of my eggs here. I've already cracked it open, but I've got a Whisper one, so there we go.
Oh yeah.
I got a few others, but I gave them away because I don't want to eat that much chocolate.
Fair enough.
So we've got a huge game in literally about an hour's time. No, 2 hours time, 3 hours time. I can't count. I thought it was the 16:57 made me think it was 6 o'clock.
Yeah, fair enough.
3 hours time, the game kicks off. Huge game. Considering what happened to Liverpool yesterday, it makes me a bit uneasy because Porto beat Juventus. I know Juventus aren't that good anymore, but Juventus is still a big titan, a top tier titan in the UCL and in Europe, and they managed to get past them. So I know we got past Atletico and quite comfortably in the end, but you never know what's around the corner. We could win 7-0. We could lose 1-0 to a scrappy goal that comes in off of someone's bum. You never know. We'll go through some of the comments. W. McAndrew, he was in the comments at 4:52. So a whopping 7 minutes ago, before we'd even started. So, Will, thank you for coming along. Hope you're doing well. Brethren John, absolute legend. Greetings to you good people. Hope you're doing well and doing great, as always. Brethren, I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing well as well. I know we watched the 1892 Reds podcast yesterday with Ricky hosting. That was quite funny. It was good, though. It was good. Goku Jr., haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well, mate. Anthony Metzer, good evening, lads. Up the Blues, that's what we like to hear, up the Blues. Yusuf's in the comments once again. Hope you're still working on your project, mate. And I hope you get what is it? Is it A, B, C, or is it pass, merit, distinction? Who knows? Remember your last preview of West Brom when you said an easy game? Definitely not this one. Oh. Yeah,
Ooh.
I remember it, Anthony. I remember it very well. But to be honest, did anyone expect West Brom to batter us? No, they didn't. And did anyone say West Brom was going to be a difficult game? No, they didn't. But it turned out West Brom were prime Barcelona in that game. So, it's been a while, but I'm doing good. Great to hear. Get your score predictions in the comments, your lineup predictions as well, if you've got the time to type it all out. And who do you think is going to score? Will there be any controversial VAR decisions like there was yesterday in the Man City game? What did you think of that? Actually, I'll ask you about that with Bellingham's disallowed goal.
Yeah, I watched the highlights of that, and obviously Ederson made a mistake. Bellingham pounced on it, and quite frankly, it was not a foul. I don't know how the VAR didn't spot that. I don't know what went on. It was more Ederson that volleyed Bellingham than anything else. So I don't know what that was. It's so inconsistent VAR. I don't know how that's not been allowed as a goal.
Yeah. One thing I'm going to quickly do is just have a look at the old chat. Okay. I think me and Yusuf spoke about it yesterday after it happened, or it might have been this morning. As you just said, look, Bellingham robbed. Basically, I don't think they were allowed to. Yeah, there you go. Will's put it. It wasn't reviewed as the ref blew the whistle before the ball hit the back of the net, so they technically weren't allowed to review it. And they've got to change that because he scored a perfectly good goal. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Ederson boots him and he still stays up to score the goal. And, you know, Jude Bellingham is starting to become a very, very good footballer, as lots of people have said over the last, I don't know, I forgot what I was going to say there, over the last few years. So, obviously, I would like to thank whoever the new subscriber is since Monday's episode. We have gained a subscriber, so thank you to them. I'll get through your comments. Just this one, CFC Blues podcast fan page. Yusuf is taking a break at the moment. He's got a big project at college going on, so I'm giving him. Well, I say I'm. Me and Yusuf have come to a collective decision that he takes a break for a few weeks. So don't worry, we'll get to the shampoo jokes later. I'm sure he's in the comments, so you can shout abuse at him if you like. But I don't condone it, so don't do it. If you know what, just don't do it. What else have we got before we even get in? Oh, here we go. Merit, distinction, and pass are the grades that people can get for the project. Doesn't your college have like 50-year-olds going to it or something like that? Like, doesn't women have kids? I'm pretty sure that's what you told me before. It's like a college for anyone, I think. And Yusuf decided to go there. It's a decent college, to be fair. What have we missed? Goku Jr. is staying safe 1-0 to Chelsea. I mean, you know, I don't know about that one, considering what happened over the weekend. But we are going to remove this. And Football Talk, I'm going to ask you on your opinion or more of your view leading up to the game. What's going to happen? Do you think there's going to be any controversial decisions? What do you think the score's going to be? Your predicted lineup and all that.
Well, you were talking about controversial decisions. There's bound to be at least one in there, at least over the two legs. But we'll see which way that goes. If it goes our way, then great. If it goes Porto's way, then but we'll see when that happens. In terms of the starting lineup, I think that you'll go for probably. I feel like he might switch a few players out from obviously the West Brom game, but I think he might just stick with the same tactics that he's been going for. But you want me to get into the lineup that I think he's going to put out?
Yeah, we can do that. If in actual fact, if you put it in the comments, I will get it up on the screen, and whilst you do that, I'll talk a bit about what I think is going to happen.
All right.
So I think we actually agreed with this beforehand, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we actually put out the same lineup. So what you're about to see from the Football Talk is going to be both of our lineups. We've got some comments. Brethren, I didn't miss you. Did you see the match press conference of Porto manager whereby he was dreading about Chelsea after saying they are like a wounded lion and very worried about the match? Mind games. Yes, it's probably mind games from the Porto manager. I don't know who the Porto manager is, but I'm sure he's got a few tricks up his sleeve, just like Simeone did, but Simeone's didn't work. But yeah, a wounded lion doesn't always get up. That's the difference there. So who knows? Anthony, that's so shocking decision, especially in Champions League. If it was EPL refs, I would understand it. Yeah, apparently that what was it? Apparently that ref has been controversial before. I think it was Will that actually told me about this yesterday. That this ref, he's had a few mishaps, like controversial decisions in other games as well. So I mean, maybe not. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Right. Let's get copy. I've got to copy and paste it. There we go. Sorry about this. Paste. Bang. Right. Okay, it's copied and pasted the whole thing, but ignored the time and the football talk bit. So we've both gone for a 4-3-2, a 3-4-2-1. Mendy, Aspi, Christensen, Rudiger, James Chilwell, Jorginho Kovacic, Mount, Hudson-Odoi, and Havertz. Now, I'll let you talk through why you've selected this particular squad. So, I'll just go and talk about it, I guess.
All right. So I think talking about the three centre backs, I think that's set in stone. I think Zuma, I think, and obviously Thiago Silva. We've taken them out. Mainly, I don't know if Thiago Silva will be in the right mindset for this game. Obviously after the red card, but we'll have to see what Tuchel picks, and I don't think Zuma will be ready for this either. So yeah, we'll move on from that to the wing backs. I think Chilwell will be more suited to this style of game, or to the way Porto play. I think he can deal with the pace down the right hand side. So I think he's better for that than Alonso, and obviously Reece James is pretty much the same style as well. Now people will probably slate me for putting in Jorginho, but the main reason I think I'm gonna keep him in there after his terrible performance against West Brom is mainly because Kante, Thomas Tuchel came out in the press conference just saying that Kante I don't think he's fully fit. He said he was going to start him on the bench, but if he needs to come on, he will bring him on. And I don't think he'll pick Billy Gilmore, if I'm honest, for this game. So I'll have to keep Jorginho in there. And obviously, I think Kovacic is bound to start. He's consistent. I think he's pretty good. Now, as for the attacking options, we've got Callum Hudson-Odoi and Mount in those sort of cam roles. They can sort of switch around whatever way you like. But I think Hudson-Odoi needs to start this game. I think he can link up well with Mount and create good build-up play together. And I think they can break down Porto's defence. And Kai Havertz, I've sort of given. I think I want to give him the same role as he had in the Everton game, where he's playing as a false nine and he can drop deeper into the play and break down the defence from there. Because he got a lot of chances against Everton, and he's unlucky not to get a goal. So I think that could work here against Porto. So yeah.
Yeah, very well explained there. A lot of detail. Definitely a few points I would have made there. Just going through some of the comments. Love this account, but without the use of the views go down. Actually, we have gained a lot of views. Not saying it's because Yusuf's not here, but very recently we've gained a lot of views, and we've actually gained over, I think it's 3 or 4 subs in the last week, which I'm kind of happy about. Obviously, I want to get it up a bit more. We're only 9, 10, 11 subs away from the 75. I haven't got it open right now. We are 11 subs away from the 75. So if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe. And if you aren't new, then share with friends. That would be a huge help. 7 is in the house. Hope you're doing well, mate. Chelsea, narrow win, methinks. I mean, I hope it's regardless. A win's a win. Yeah, heard commentators saying clubs have complained about that ref. All right, the one we were talking about before. Think Rudiger will get dropped after being sent home from training. If not, he will be on bench. I mean, Rudiger.
Can I speak? Can I speak about this? Sorry. Thomas Tuchel. See, he came out in the press conference as I mentioned earlier. One of the reporters asked them about that, and they said that the Kepa and Rudiger were nice about it after the sort of training ground scruffle that they had. But he said he won't be punishing them. He said he won't be dropping them for any games. So I don't think he'll drop him. But we'll need to see. Sorry, I'll let you go again, George.
Yeah, absolutely no problem. I mean, you're totally right there. I think Rudiger should start because I still think he's probably our best defender at the moment. I know Christensen's doing well. T Silva, he's getting on. He's what, 36, going to be 37 very soon. So obviously he's going to be obviously maybe 1 or 2 more years out of him, and that will be it. So Rudiger at the moment, I think that he should be starting, even if he did get kicked out of training. It was only for a little bit of was it a punch up with Kepa or something like that?
Yeah, must have
Uh,
been something
yeah.
like that.
7:05, a bit of Giroud in Europe for me. Very good point, actually. I completely forgot Giroud existed, if I'm honest. So, you know what? Who knows? Who is this new person? Rec Kills. I'm hoping that's not a bait. Yusuf should work for Sky Sports. Absolutely, Yusuf. Get your application onto Sky Sports, mate. Like, what are you doing? You're slacking. Brethren John, what's the story of Kante? Is he always having fitness issues or perhaps better players ahead of him? And sorry for going off topic, but your take on the 20-year-old Gabriel that you are linked with. We're linked with a 20-year-old Gabriel. I didn't know this. This is news to me. I mean, I'll have to look into it, brethren, but tomorrow I'll find out, and in the review we'll talk about it. And I think Kante recently has been having fitness issues purely because there's been a lot of football. There has been a lot of football, and obviously he got injured on France duty. So 50k subs, let's get it. No, tactical analysis from the football talk. That's what we love to see. And then everyone sub, and don't just sub to me, sub to the football talk as well. It's top quality content. You need to get on it. I'll leave a link in the description after the stream, and I'll even put it in the comments for you guys. So, you know what? Go and sub. It's free. George, mate, could you film you and Yusuf doing something like a crossbar challenge? Oh God. We actually played football yesterday, and if you look on my Instagram, which is G_Allen03, you'll see me hitting the crossbar.
Or was it the post? It
It
looked
was
like the post to me.
the post, but it might as well have been the crossbar.
Fair enough.
So yeah, if you want to see that, then go over there and follow while you're there. Kante SZN. If we're going to win this game, we need Rudiger to start. Yes, 100%. I've never seen you before, so make sure you're subscribing, mate. We're only 10 or 11 subs away from our 75 sub goal. George, bruv, can I ask you and Yusuf to 1v1 and the loser has to do a forfeit? Like, okay. Okay. A 1v1 at what? A 1v1 at what? Like,
Jesus.
that's a bit extreme.
That's morbid. Jesus.
Let's keep it family friendly here. We know what we're not. We don't swear on here unless absolutely necessary. Any watch along today? Oh, that's a good idea. Brethren, you struck an idea into my mind. Maybe we will do a watch along today. Who knows? Obviously, it will probably just be me. Maybe my dad will join. But yeah, thank you, Brethren, for the idea. Didn't know anything was said. Just thought that they would have some sort of punishment for it. What exactly is this about? I can't remember.
The situation with Rudiger and Kepa.
Oh,
It was just Tuchel's comments on it.
Yeah, I don't think there was a punishment. Correct me if
No.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah, he said it himself.
Giroud deserves to start. Agreed. I think Tammy Abraham needs to go horrific play. Okay. I've got a stat for everyone. I don't care. You can call me deluded, whatever. Tammy Abraham has got the same amount of goals and assists in the last 2 years for an under-23s player or striker than Erling Haaland. He's got more than Calvert-Lewin. more than João Felix. He's got more than what's his name at Bayer Leverkusen, Diaby. He's meant to be a good player, and I mean, people are calling him a horrific player. Like it's. I think Tammy's still a top striker. I don't think he's world class, but I think he's good enough for the Premier League. But with all these links, we're linked with Haaland, Aguero. We're linked with all these players. I don't think I don't think he'll play for the club again unless I don't know. He'll probably play again, but I don't think he'll be a regular starter again. Kante deserves a better club. Get out of here. Get out of here. First you're asking for a forfeit. Now you're saying that. Get out of here. We need a watch along. Ooh. Yeah. People want to watch along. So Lampard deserves better. I agree with this. I do agree with this. It was sort of 6 of one and a half a dozen the other, sort of 50-50. And let's not insult me in the comments. I've just seen one. Don't insult me. Because, like, we're here to talk about football, not about my hairline, okay? Tammy is our top scorer still this season. Him and Jorginho are actually tied for top goal scorer, which is...
Really?
Yeah. Jorginho
Jeez.
scored, like, penalties, I think, and Tammy's got, like, 8 goals in the Prem. But I think Tammy has, like, 12 or 13 goals over all competitions, so... any shouts for Billy Gilmore? Love that boy. But since you talked about Kante's fitness, really do think there has to be some players, obviously against City, he won't play UCL and League with top 4 instead. I mean, Breffren, you really do love Billy Gilmore. We spoke about it on the watch along we did against Sheffield United in the FA Cup. So I mean, it is interesting to see that you would you take him at Liverpool, Breffren? I'm sure you would. But yeah. I mean, I wouldn't start him in this game. If we've got a good lead, then maybe I'd start him in the second leg. So who knows? We need a watch along, mate. Give it to us, George. Give it. You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me.
It's in high demand.
It's about a 50% chance at the moment it's going to happen. It is high demand. But right now I'm sort of in the zone of what I'm doing right now. Just joking, mate. Absolutely. Billy Gilmore is brilliant. I'm a big fan. Yeah, you and Brefford should start talking. Hang on. I'm going to ask you football talk. Actually, would you like Brefford spoke about it before with Billy Gilmore? Would you do what Brefford suggested and sell him? Yeah, but with a buyback clause.
Thing is, obviously, he's a great talent. He's probably going to be a really good centre mid in the future. I'd love to keep him here, but I don't know. Maybe I'd trust more of a loan type thing. Maybe to a mid-table club. Even giving him a loan to even like Brighton, because they're struggling for centre mid positions at the moment. And they play really good football, actually. It's just, their strikers are terrible. So I think maybe loaning him out to Brighton for a season and getting him some experience there would be great for him.
Yeah, definitely. Brighton would suit him really well. You've got Adam Lallana there, who would give him a bit of experience. Lallana's done it all by the sounds of it. So yeah. I've just read this. Kepa is a world-class keeper. Chelsea just don't know how to use him. I heard he had a relationship with a worker at Chelsea, and that's why it's affected his performance. I mean, possibly. Who knows? But I doubt it. I really doubt it. That's the reason. I just don't think he's good enough for the Premier League. Discreet Clan, I just subscribed. We are indeed on 65 subscribers. So, again, if you're new, sub. If you're not new, share and like and comment. Once said before, Tammy Abraham, Billy Gilmore, and some young players should leave for other teams. He shouldn't come to LFC as he will sit on the bench. It's better if he goes to a West Ham or any team. Yeah, West Ham would would work. Actually, that'd actually be quite a good signing for them. Again, Declan Rice there. Noble's retiring, but still Declan Rice to learn for. Souček, some good midfielders to learn from. Not to sell, but perhaps a low move to someone like Everton, West Ham, or someone like that. I'd say Everton. Would he get into the Everton team with Andre Gomez, Alan? Would he? I don't know. Okay, maybe next time for a watch along or some FIFA content. I mean, there's still a chance we could do a watch along today or tonight, this evening. So, you know what? Who knows? We might just do that. You would think Kepa would have settled by now and started performing by now, especially being goalkeeper. Exactly. This is my point. It's his third season. He should be performing by now. Tammy could maybe go back to Aston Villa to compete with Ollie Watkins. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. I don't know. I will subscribe after 1v1 Yusuf. First to 10 goals win. If this is FIFA, Yusuf will beat me 10-0 because I'm rubbish at FIFA. But if it's real life, like a 1v1, then I think I'd be in with a good chance. No offense, Yusuf. Love you. No homo. Please answer my question. You haven't put a question. All you put is I just subscribed. I'm looking through the comments now. Yeah, you haven't asked me a question, but if you answer a question, of course, I'll answer it, depending on what it is, obviously. But for my score prediction, I think I'm going to go 1-0 Chelsea with a goal from Mason Mount. And I think there's going to be at least 2 controversial decisions.
No, with this ref, I'm guessing.
I don't know who the ref is, if I'm honest. But whoever, sure they're going to.
We'll see. It's bound to happen at some point.
Please listen to this, Matt. You know what, Will? You are add moderator. There you go. You are now a moderator in the chat. That's how easy it is. You start promoting the channel and bish bash bosh. You've become a mod. Kante's. I'm gonna call you Kante Zone. I don't know why. I just feel like that's what I want to call you. Your predicted lineup is Mendy, has to be really good. Chilwell, Kova, Reece James, Mount, Havertz, and Giroud. So basically, our lineup minus Hudson-Odoi for Giroud. Fair enough. I mean, solid lineup, definitely. I don't know. I'm sure it would do the job. Absolutely. Did you do your prediction?
No, I did not. I'll just do a quick one here. Let me think. I'll go for a 2-1 win for Chelsea. I think it'll be a quite a close game, but I think we will just about scrape the win. If I'm honest.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh. Will has put 2-2 Mount and Hudson-Odoi to score. That I'm guessing that's based off our lineup. Finn High McFooty, evening lads. This is Brethren John's brother, I believe. I might be wrong. Do correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry, but yeah, hope you're doing well, mate. Kante season. Okay, I'll call you Kante season. Sorry, I saw the ZN and thought Zone. Yes, Will. Let's get 15 likes. Let's go. Discreet Clan. George, I have a question. I'm a big Chelsea fan, but I'm bisexual and I'm afraid to get bullied in Stamford Bridge. Have you ever been to a live game? And what do you recommend me to do? Love the channel. Thank you for the support, mate. I have been to many live games, as you can see. Each scarf has been a game that I've been to. I haven't got every game I've been to. I haven't got a scarf. There's a few that I'm missing, that I'm gutted that I'm missing. I've even got some more in a box in the other room. But honestly, mate, you'll be fine. Honestly, obviously, you can't go to the games at the moment, but honestly, you'll be fine. Football's football. It brings everyone together. No matter, you could be a green alien from another planet. And you'd be good at football. People still accept you. It doesn't matter. If you're bisexual, gay, lesbian, trans, straight, it doesn't matter, mate. you're still a football fan and you still got a love for the game. So honestly, if you go to a game, you'll be fine. Anthony Metz has put FC Porto 2, Chelsea 1. Anthony, what are you on about, mate? Yeah, I want to hear what you're smoking.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. Yes, George, my twin brother. Um, this was I think, yeah. This was because there was a comment I missed. It said, "Are Chelsea fans racist?" I didn't want to answer that, but there's the answer.
I think can I speak on that if I'm honest?
Yeah, go for it.
It's like racist. You can't just what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word here, but you can't just say that one group of fans are racist. Racist people are racist, all right? It's not just one set of people that you might have seen maybe something on social media. It doesn't mean that everyone in that demographic's racist. It's racist. Obviously, racism is a bad thing, but it's gonna happen, unfortunately, which is it's terrible. But it's bad, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, spot on there. And Reckon Kills, just stop with the silly comments. Like, carry on. Unfortunately, I will have to remove you or give you a user timeout for 5 minutes because it's just getting ridiculous now. For the sakes of avenging Liverpool, and have a good semi-final, I go for a Chelsea 3-0 win. Thank you, Brethren. I mean, sure, I don't think it will happen, but 5.7 3-1 Chelsea. Everyone's very into Chelsea at the moment. We'll talk about. We won't talk about the racist stuff, the racism stuff, because obviously all lives matter. Doesn't matter if you're black, blue, white, pink, orange. You could be an alien. Like I said, your life matters. It doesn't matter. You could be a tiny ant. You could be into football. You could be into whatever. Your life still matters. That's what we do here. But yeah, it's been a very long episode. I didn't expect it to go on for this long. But I mean, it is what it is. Just some. Yeah, actually, I would like to touch on this. Brethren, this is a good point. I love football, and to be honest, racism has entered the game. UEFA, FA haven't done enough to punish these players who are racist. The bloke who was racist to Kamara for Rangers in the Europa League, he only got a 1-match ban.
That's horrendous.
A few years ago, Suarez got like an 8-match ban for something very minor compared to that, and it's ridiculous. A 1-match ban for that should be about a 5 or 6-match ban, probably even more. A ban from football for 6 months sounds better, doesn't it? So yeah, thank you for touching on that, Brethren. But anyway, we'll end the episode there. You guys can talk about it in the comments. Football Talk, I'll let you quickly plug your channel as always.
No, thank you. So yeah, my channel's called The Football Talk. I'm sure I've said this plenty of times, but if you want to go and check out, I'm sure as George said earlier on, there'll be a link to it if you want to come and watch some more football content. But yeah, thanks for having me on once again.
Anytime, mate. Anytime. I'm sure you'll be on for the most. For most of the up and coming episodes while Yusuf is gone. And it's great to have you on every time. You really, really bring lots of detail, lots of great points to the episode. So thank you again for coming on. But yeah, we'll end it there. Everyone in the comments. We had up to 15 people watching. Let's try and get 10 likes on the video. That would be amazing. FIFA video might be coming tomorrow. A live stream. We might do a career mode, or we might do a player career mode. That would be very nice. I'll do a a player career mode. Anthony Metzer, just before we go, do you invite calls? If you message me, add me on follow me on Instagram. That's G_Allen03, and message me on there. And if you want to come on, we'll get you on, mate. As long as you're a Chelsea fan or you've come to talk just about football. Brethren wants a player career mode. I'll do a player career mode. A George Allen player career mode on the channel tomorrow. I can't tell you what time it's going to be because, yeah, I just don't know. And great content as always. And then, yeah, Anthony, just let me know. And we'll see you guys in the next one. See you later.
See ya.